Well, hello everybody. So today I'm going to talk about how you can increase your audience on Facebook. Now, this is a huge subject, and we're not going to go into tremendous detail on all the different strategies and tactics that you can be using to grow your reach or audience on Facebook. But we will talk about one of those. You know, countless entrepreneurs, online business owners struggle with the same thing, with growing their audience, finding the people that they can make their offers to, finding people that will buy their products and buy their services, buy their courses, buy their memberships so that they can have a sustainable business. And so we want to tremendously decrease the time it takes you to go from struggling to grow your audience to having a efficient, healthy, always growing audience. That's what we want to do. So in this particular lesson, we're going to talk about how you can actually grow your audience with Facebook. So when you're putting a ton of time and energy and effort into creating content for your Facebook platform, for your business page, or for your group, you don't have to just sit back and hope somebody reacts. Or when you see one or two likes, you're jumping up and down in excitement. We want to see dozens of likes. We want to see dozens of engagement on our posts. And so there's a few different things that we can be doing, that we need to be doing, to sort of jump start that process and engagement. Now, of course, Facebook is a social media platform. So therefore, they want you to be social on their platform. They want you to have engagement on your business page and inside of your Facebook group. So they're going to reward you for having such engagement. Now, there's different types of engagement, and that's what we want to talk about in this lesson, and how we can try to get more of that engagement on our posts. If your posts aren't getting engagement, you have to ask yourself, are you asking the people who are following your page or who might see your post to engage? Now, as marketers, we're familiar with the term call to action. Often we see that call to action for opting in for a list builder or some sort of freebie that we might have for people to get tremendous value in by just exchanging their email address. That's a type of call to action. Another call to action might be to actually purchase your course, your membership, your coaching service or product or something of that nature. That's called a call to action as well. But you can also leave call to actions to tell your followers what to do, to guide them to doing something, to taking action. Taking action in the form of engagement on your posts. So when you're making your posts on your business page and when you're making posts inside your Facebook groups that you admin, even in Facebook groups that you're not an admin in and you're a member in, if you want more people to see what you're posting, leave a call to action for engagement. Remember, Facebook will show your post to more people when there's engagement happening on your page, and more specifically on your particular post. So they're going to reward you for doing that. So it only makes sense to do more of the things that Facebook likes to bring you more of that benefit of using their platform. Because let's be honest, only about 5 to 10% of the people that are in our groups or that follow our page ever actually see our posts. That's just the way Facebook works. If you want more to see your posts, you have to do a couple things, but in general, they want you to pay. They want you to pay to play, and they want you to use Facebook advertisements, which when done right, it can be extremely beneficial. When done right, it's like adding gasoline onto the fire. If you've already had an organic strategy working and you're growing an audience organically, when you add Facebook ads that are rightly targeted and set up on the back end of that, it's just going to amplify it and make it all the more incredible. But we always want to start organically, make sure we're getting our messaging right and all these things. But that's a topic for another day. When it comes to our Facebook page and our business page, we want to encourage our audience to take action. Every post, encourage them to take some form of action. Maybe you're posting some type of controversial thing and you're going to have them have comments. Let them make some comments in the comment section of your post. But what we're going to talk about today are the types of posts that you can make to entice, to create engagement on your posts. There's different types of engagement that Facebook sees, and it ranks them differently. If somebody's scrolling through Facebook and they see your image or they see your page, are they going to stop? If they're not going to stop, then they're not going to engage any further, right? If they stop the scroll, that stopping the scroll is a type of engagement. It's a micro engagement, micro and macro, but that's a micro engagement. That shows their intention. They stopped. So that's your first thing. Stop the scroll. That's a type of engagement. And then you want them to spend time on your page and on your post. So if you type a long text and a post, that's going to require them to read and be on your post a little bit longer. Every second counts. If they're going to look at your image and try to study it, every second counts. Okay? That's why you see some of those images floating around Facebook where they're like, find the blank. And you're looking around the image. You're spending time on their post. And so Facebook's seeing that as you're spending time on their post as engagement, they're going to share that post to more people. You see? So this also works for Reels on Facebook. Videos do, but Reels are the more popular form of video content on Facebook right now. So if you're doing Reels, you're going to have people spending time watching it, maybe watching it a couple times, right? And you can communicate them differently inside of those Reels, but that time they spend on your page is going to be crucial. You want them to not only stop the scroll on your page, but continually come to your page. Now, you also have micro reactions like hitting the like button or the heart button on your post. You can set up different content for that, right? You can create an image that's a poll image where they choose this or that. And when they choose this, it's the like emoji image, or if they choose that, it's the heart emoji image, right? That's going to force them to take action on your post. And you can do different polls like that, create that image easily in Canva. Now, you want to also encourage them to have conversation in the comments. So if somebody comments, jump in, comment. Maybe tag somebody else that's in the group or that follows your page in the comments as well to create conversation. You want to sort of administer that as best you can. Getting them to create conversation in the comments is going to be huge. Now, you also want them to share your post. Sharing your post in Messenger is huge. It's a big engagement. So tell them, hey, send this to somebody you think needs to hear this, or know somebody who blank, right? Get it to send to somebody. Send it to through the email. Have them grab the link off your post and send it through an email. Facebook's tracking all of this. Send it through Messenger, through email, or if they just share it in another group, right? Say, you can know somebody who wants this in their group, or know some group that could use this, stuff like that, right? You don't want to use too much of the language in particular of like, share this all the time, or like, or follow us. That's kind of spammy. Facebook doesn't like those words. And so they're going to throttle your reach. So if you're using that a lot, if you're saying like our page, follow us, or, things like that, Facebook's not going to want that. That's a different discussion for another day. But I want you to be aware of that. You want to use language that's more just kind of laid back, more relaxed. Now, some of this we talk about inside of our course, Facebook Marketing Mastery, and we go into it a lot more detail, setting up the foundation of your business page, of your Facebook group, understanding the difference between a profile, personal profile, your business page, and your Facebook group, how to behave with those on the platform, and what the platform requires of those things. All that we cover in more detail inside the Facebook Marketing Mastery course. And I'll throw a link to that down wherever you have this video. There'll be a link around there for you. But I also created a free blueprint for you to be able to download. You can go to our website on pcdevelopmentanddesign.com/FM blueprint. Okay, it stands for Facebook Marketing Blueprint. And I'll throw a link around this video for that as well. But it's a completely free blueprint, and it runs you through 3 of the phases that I and countless other online marketers use for Facebook when we grow our audience. Now, if you are not just on Facebook, this blueprint is going to be super beneficial for you as well, because we're going to talk about other things that are totally relevant to other platforms like Instagram and any others, LinkedIn and so on. Okay, so make sure you grab that blueprint and download that and read through it. It's an easy read. It's just going to help you grow your audience no matter where you are, what niche you're in. Grow your audience faster and easier, and with a lot less confusion. You're going to have so much more clarity with that. So when it comes to our engagement, we want our followers to share, right? If share in Messenger, share an email, different posts like that. And sometimes you can have them upload a photo in the comments. That's going to be beneficial too. That's another type of engagement. Tell them to share a photo of blank. Share a photo of their office space. Share a photo of the outside. Share a photo of their favorite pet. Those can be very popular. And you're creating that engagement, right? So every now and again, you want to create posts on your page and in your groups that encourage people to take action, to engage. Because the more engagement, and you want to keep most of it relevant to your niche, to your topic, to your subject matter. But you can every now and again go, outside the lines a little bit just to kind of create engagement, right? You want to experiment with this. As entrepreneurs, we experiment, try little things here and there. So that's what you can do for them. Encourage them to tag a friend in the comments. If they're tagging other people in the comments, that's going to be hugely benefit as well, right? That's a big type of engagement. Tell them to tag a friend, right? Or mention somebody down below who you think needs to see this, something like that. Okay. And also tag other pages that are in your same niche. You can even share other pages that are in your same target audience. Wherever you think your followers are, go to those pages too and share a post from that page. That's going to help the algorithm to understand that people who like your page are also people who like that page. So they're going to have a better understanding of who to share your posts to. But it's also going to help you too, because the people following you are going to say, oh yeah, I follow that page too. Oh, they share each other. That's awesome. People like to see collaboration. And so you're helping them out as well. It's only going to help your page out all the more to be able to do that. So those are a couple aspects and a couple tips. You want to try those different types of posts that are to get certain types of engagement and stack them differently. Don't just create, posts that always get likes, with no comments ever, or no shares, no save this post, no nothing. You want to have one post that is to get people to leave comments. Like that's its main thing. They're going to do other things too, but your main thing is to get them to leave comments. So maybe it's a question, right? Maybe it's just a text post and you're just asking a question. You want to make a post where it's maybe like an image where you're just getting people to react, like and heart, right? Then create a post with the intention to get more shares, to share it through the emails, share it through Messenger, share it on other groups. That's your purpose, right? That's your intention for that post. Then make posts that keep people on your page, whether it's a long text feed or, like a long text post, or if it's a reel. Your goal for that post is to keep people on your page as long as they can. And another thing you can do is try to create scroll stopping posts, something that's just kind of going to grab their attention with a different color, something in bold that speaks out, an image that speaks out. Those are things you want to do. So stack those types of posts throughout your Facebook page. When you plan your content out, when you're making your post in keeping in mind the type of engagement you want your audience to take. Never just post on social media to just fill a time slot or check a box. Social media is the top of your funnel. Facebook is the top of your funnel. That's the place, the largest place where you find the most people to filter through that can be that can become your perfect audience. Okay, that's the goal of your Facebook business page particularly. So that's what you want to do. You want to create content that's going to encourage people to leave some sort of engagement, okay? And you want to encourage them to do that. You want to literally tell them to leave a comment, but you don't say leave a comment because Facebook's going to say, I don't know about that. Tell them ask the question, what do you think about this or that, right? Ask questions. It's going to make them have to answer in the comments. Now, experiment with this. You don't always want 1 word, 2 word, or 3 word comments. The longer the comments, a few sentences, a few lines, the better Facebook is going to see that as a higher engagement, and it's going to push those posts out to more people who are following your page. That's a huge plus. So, and if you can get into the comments and engage with them and help them leave longer comments, it's only going to help all the more. This is going to be huge when you grow in your Facebook groups and you're getting your page to grow organically. Okay, not all of us can start with huge Facebook ad budgets from the beginning, and we're interested in growing our pages organically. And if you want to grow your page organically, you have to know exactly what the Facebook algorithm wants from you and how to communicate effectively and efficiently to the people you're trying to help and serve. You have to help, you have to feed both the Facebook robot and also feed the people that are your target audience. Give them what they want. Post things that make them feel good, make them look good, things that they don't mind their family and friends seeing them sharing and commenting on. Okay, but also share posts that don't violate certain word phrases or words from Facebook and that don't make Facebook think you're a spam. And you don't want to always be sharing links, especially in your posts. Always share links down in the comments and give Facebook what they want: engagement and keeping people on the platform and keeping them on your page. That's what you want to do, and stack those accordingly when you make your posts and when your content. You don't always have to have different types of content in the sense of topic, right? You could have the same topic that week, and on Monday you share it as a long text. On Tuesday you share it in a 30-second, 60-second, 90-second reel, right? The same topic, and then you share something along the lines of an image on the same topic. And then you ask a question about something regarding that subject matter of that same topic. So you can use the same topic that whole week and have different forms of content to post on your page and mix it up. And then do the same thing the next week and the same thing the next week, because people, your customers are consuming content differently. Some people like to just read. Some people would rather listen. And so you're going to accommodate for the different types of people following your page when you do that as well. And the more engagement, the more types of engagement, the more frequent and consistent that engagement is on your page, the more Facebook is going to share your page and recommend it to others, as well as your Facebook groups. All right, my friends, I hope that was helpful for those of you who are looking to try to grow your audience on Facebook. Once again, be sure to download our Facebook marketing blueprint. I'm going to throw a link to that somewhere around this video, whether it's in the comments or the description, so that you can grab that right away and get started with that. And I'll throw a link in there to learn more about our Facebook Marketing Mastery course, where we dive so much more into depth about everything Facebook, from setup, the foundation, to creating the content, the right content for the right people, and all the other awesome marketing things that we can use with Facebook as our platform. All right, until next time, we'll talk again real soon.